Hey friends, welcome back to my minimalist journey. Today I'm showing you the items I found, kitchen clutter, I guess, for lack of better terms. Things in the kitchen that I'm not using, just taking up space, stuff like that. The first thing is this casserole holder warmer dish if you're going to like a party and you need to have like a 9x13 pan, you made something and you need to keep cold or hot. That's going. I've actually never used this. I bought it from a coworker whose kid was having a fundraiser, so but I've never used it. The next thing is this blender bottle brand blender bottle. It still has the thing in it, but I think I used it once or twice, but I'm not using it, it's just taking up space. Now the next thing, I'm debating if I just need to throw this away or donate it. But it's one of those microwave pasta cooker things. It has the insert here. I can't find the lid, so that's my dilemma right now. I don't know if I just need to toss it because I don't have the lid or if it's still worth donating. If you think I can donate it still, let me know in the comments below. I'm going to probably try to look for the lid, though. The next thing is this rice cooker. It's a really nice rice cooker. I've used it once. I don't make a whole lot of rice. I don't need a whole lot of rice. I don't even know why I bought it. I'm missing the scraper thing, or the scraper spoon thing that goes in it to get it out. But I think I can still donate it without that. I feel like that spoon or whatever it is can be easily replaced. Or you can use something else. The next thing is this Coke glass. We have tons of glasses. We don't need an extra one. It's been sitting in our basement, I think, for 5 years since we moved in. We don't need an extra glass, so that's going. And then I'm also getting rid of this Christmas thing container. I think my mom gave me cookies in it once. She said she doesn't need it back unless I'm putting cookies back in it, so I don't think I'm going to be making cookies and putting it in a random Christmas tin for her. I'll just send cookies through the internet. But yeah, so those are the things I'm getting rid of. And it didn't take me that long to find the things, those items to donate. It took me like less than 5 minutes to gather them up. So it doesn't take long to find and collect things that you're no longer using, especially if they're in plain sight. But I do also have a frugal tip for you, since I also am a very frugal person. I'm sure everyone has some of these disinfecting wipes containers. And the one annoying thing is that I found that sometimes there's some of the liquid left in the bottom. Like this one has some liquid left in the bottom. So what I do occasionally, when that happens, not occasionally, but almost always, is I take some paper towels. I just rip some off and kind of fold it like that. And then just stick them in there, a few in there, like 3 or 4. So the paper towels will soak up that liquid and you can use the rest of that liquid. So, and then I leave them in there for a couple hours so that they can get wet. And you can use up the rest of that liquid. Now, sometimes I don't put enough in there. I usually put like 3. But if you still have, after you use the 3, if you still have liquid in there, you can always put more in. But I usually leave them in there for at least a couple hours. Make sure you get them in there. But yeah, and then you can use the rest of the liquid and not feel so wasteful. But you could also keep these to do something else with, but I'm not sure what to do. They're nice containers. I don't know what to do with them if I kept them, so I just usually toss them after that. But yeah, so there's your frugal tip for the day and the kitchen things I'm getting rid of. The one thing that, I feel like I need to keep in mind for kitchen items at least, is all the special gadgets and pots and cookers that everyone's into that will probably not use and not need. Like that rice cooker. I was like, oh, that's so cool. I want that. And I've used it once. Another thing is an Instant Pot. Or like a pressure cooker, or whatever you want to call it. Only for the fact that I guarantee you I'm not going to use it. So I'm not going to waste my money and bring it into my house just to have it sit around for months and months and possibly even years, knowing I'm not going to use it. So with minimalism and decluttering, it's kind of a twofold thing. Getting rid of things that in your house that you currently have that you're no longer using, like this glass. We haven't used it since we moved in to our house and for 5 years. It's been in our basement. So why would I need this? We have a cabinet full of glasses that we're using. So we don't need to keep an extra glass. The rice cooker. I've used one. I guarantee you I'm not going to use it again. Let's just get rid of it and get it out of our house. And the other thing is, the other part of minimalism and decluttering is the new things, the things that you have yet to come into the house. Like when you're out, the impulse buys, the things that you might use, normal groceries. I mean, groceries are useful. You just have to watch out for how much you actually need. Now, I live with my boyfriend. We get his daughter every other weekend. So for the us three people, we may not need a whole lot of food. So, but yeah, it's twofold to what you actually bring into the house. Useful, non-useful, junk, clutter, essential, non-essential items. Now, one could, argue that this is a useful glass. It's something that we can use. Yes, you're right. We can use this glass, but we have tons of glasses. We don't need an extra glass. So I've decided we don't need this anymore, and I'm just getting rid of it. So, yeah, I just want, for peace of mind, I'm just getting rid of it, because we have way too many glasses upstairs, everywhere, that we really don't need, or we have plenty of, overabundance of. Now, we did have a few coffee mugs break, and I haven't replaced those because we have plenty of coffee mugs as well. We occasionally drink tea and other drinks, but not a whole lot of coffee, so we don't really use them that much. So I've decided to wait and see what we need when we need it, if that makes sense. I did see this meme on Facebook, or I think it was Facebook, months ago, that said, the less you own, the easier your house is to clean and declutter, which is true. So the less you have, the easier your house is to maintain and clean, which is good. So just think, I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 things that I found that I'm getting rid of, that I'm getting out of the house, which is making it easier to clean, easier to keep clean and organized and decluttered. So I don't have to look at them or use them anymore or figure out what I want to do with them. So they will be out of the house and making it less cluttered and less dirty, I guess. Well, not really dirty, but because decluttering and cleaning are two separate things, but similar. But it's going to make our house less decluttered and easier to keep it organized and things like that. So, yeah, let me know about this pasta thing in the comments below if I need to just toss it because I can't find the lid, but I'm going to try to look for it, or if I can just donate it like this. I don't know if you really need the lid for it, but you might. I might just donate it because you never know. It could be one of those things. It's a well, my theory is it's a microwave safe container with a little thing to keep, possibly to steam some things, that could be useful to the right person. Or a different kind of cool, interesting container that you could use for other things. So that's my logic with that. So I might just donate it without the lid. But the rice cooker, I'll probably still donate it without the little scooper thingy. Only for the fact that I'm like 99% sure you can find the little scraper spoon thing on like Amazon or somewhere else that you can order pretty cheaply and make a rice cooker useful if you wanted to, or you could use something you already have. Alright, so that's all. Let me know also in the comments what you're getting rid of this week. But just keep in mind, the less you own makes it easier for you to organize your house and keep it clean. Thanks for joining me today, and have a great week.